The only thing prohibiting transit in the Straits right now is Iran shooting at shipping. It is open for transit should Iran not do that.
Come on, son.
The U.S. just made a move that could change everything. And if this escalates, your wallet is going to feel it first. Gas prices going up like COVID mask in 2020. War heating up overseas, and now talk about America possibly taking oil straight out of Iran. Yep, getting real. Right now, the tension between Iran, Israel, and the U.S. are reaching a level that we haven't seen. And what's happening over there could tap into your pockets and basically your everyday life. So the real question is, are we on our way to a bigger war or a last minute deal? LDTV News. Let's get it.
So what? Let them come on out here. I've been looking for them and they've been looking for me.
Today, we're talking about the beef between the U.S., Iran, and Israel, and why this just isn't overseas news. This is something that could affect all of us, and a lot of people are already feeling the pressure because while politicians are talking about nothing, people at home are thinking about gas prices going up again. What is this war actually about, and how long is it going to last? Let's go. So here's where we're at. President Trump said a deal with Iran could happen soon, but at the same time, maybe not, saying if a deal doesn't happen, the U.S. is prepared to escalate. We're talking about potential strikes on Iranian infrastructure, including power plants and oil facilities, which many are saying that could lead to war crimes being charged. And here's the part that really got people tripping. There's even been talk of taking control of Iran's oil resources.
These are thoughts, things that make you say,
that's not just military action. That's economic warfare on a whole different level. Iran is with the smoke. They're talking like they got the cigars. All you got to do is bring the lighters.
Yep.
They're not backing down either. They ain't just talking either. Things are happening. Israel has already launched major strikes inside Iran's capital, Tehran. Hundreds of targets hit, including what they say are key parts of Iran's government and military infrastructure. At the same time, missiles and drones are being launched across the region. Oil facilities are being targeted. Explosions are being reported in multiple areas. And this isn't just controlled or contained to one country anymore. Nah. The U.S. is saying progress is being made toward a deal. But Iran is like, we don't know nothing about that. They claim there have been zero direct talks since the war popped off. And from their side, they're saying, why would we trust you when we've been attacked during negotiations before?
Somebody done told you wrong, punk.
So now you've got both sides telling completely different stories. And that's a problem because when communication breaks down, conflict usually goes up. Now let's talk about one of the biggest statements that just dropped. President Trump is claiming there's basically been a regime change in Iran. He says the leadership has shifted and that the U.S. is now dealing with a different group of people. But here's the thing. There's still a lot of mystery about who's actually in charge.
I just went around the corner a little while ago, man. Scored me a little giddy up, man. I'm talking about, man, that was garbage, dig what I'm saying? Man, Real just gave me $100. Boy, I'm supposed to be out buying church fan, man, with this little giddy up. Man, I'm stressed out, man. I gotta have something to smoke, Playboy. What you got for me? Man, I gotta smoke something today.
Man, I don't understand a word that you been saying. What you want, man?
Because regime change sounds good, but historically, that kind of situation can also create instability and even more conflict. Now, let me land this plane. Oil prices have already started climbing again. At one point, prices jumped over $115 a barrel. And if the Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's most important oil routes, stays hot, prices will go even higher. So yeah, this is the part where politics is personal. Another layer to this situation is religion. Leaders on multiple sides are using faith to justify their positions. You've got U.S. officials publicly praying for military success, religious leaders speaking out against the war, global debates about whether war can ever be justified spiritually. And this adds emotions to an already unstable situation because now it's not just strategy, it's beliefs. What gets lost in all this? The human cost. We're seeing civilian areas reportedly hit, peacekeepers killed in Lebanon, workers dying from drone strikes, and every day this continues, that number goes up. No matter what side you're on, that's something everybody should be paying attention to, for real. The administration originally said this operation would take about 4 to 6 weeks. Right now, we're already around that timeline, but officials are saying the mission continues until objectives are achieved, which usually means there's no clear end date. Now, the world is starting to weigh in. Leaders from other countries are urging the U.S. to help end the war.
My bad, little homie. What's up?
Get your man.
All right.
There are calls for peace, negotiations, and de-escalation. But at the same time, nobody wants to get directly involved. So you got pressure, but not a lot of action.
My bad, little homie. What's up?
Get your man.
All right.
So here's where we are. War is active, tensions are rising, oil prices are climbing, and the future is uncertain that there could be a deal. But there could also be escalation. And the reality is, what happens over there could impact millions of people over here. Jump in the comments. Do you think this situation is heading toward peace or something bigger? Ain't nothing to hit the like button. Get on your job and subscribe to the mob.
The only thing prohibiting transit in the Straits right now is Iran shooting at shipping. It is open for transit should Iran not do that.
I didn't want to see you again for the rest of my whole life, and I didn't want to see anybody else either. I hope I never see any jerks again.